Okay, so what do you think about it? Do you like it? Yes, this is amazing, huh? Okay, so now I want to add a checkbox here to all my machine to do the compare list. Okay, so you want to allow user to select multiple machine to compare before making and buy it. Okay, so I'm going to go in my GAN machine here. Okay, GAN machine, and I'm going to select the edit gallery pencil icon on the upper left of the gallery. Okay, remember that it's all the time the same thing. I do that to change all the cell. Okay, now it's selected. Make sure that only the first item is selected, not the entire gallery. So now I'm going to go in the insert drop down. I'm going to select a checkbox to do comparison. Okay, so I'm going to go in insert here. Take your time. Okay, take your time. And I'm going to select checkbox. So checkbox. Okay, checkbox here. Checkbox. Okay. So I'm going to rename the checkbox to check compare. Check compare. So now the name is check compare here. Okay. And I'm going to move it below the price. That's good, no? Yeah, that's really good. Ooh. So now I'm going to change the checkbox text to compare. Okay, so I'm going to go in the check compare here, and I will go on my text here, and I'm going to say that it's compare. I want to do comparison before buying. It's very okay. Compare here. So now I'm going to create a collection for the selected machine. Okay, this is important. Okay, so when you just select a machine to compare, you add it to a collection called compare list. Consider this collection as an in-memory collection of machines that have been selected for comparison. So you're going to select a checkbox, rename check compare from within the tree view, and change the unchecked value to the formula. Okay, so each time I will select, I will do something, he will put it in a gallery. So that's really no fantastic. You love it, huh? Okay, so I'm going to do here. I'm going to select the. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to do uncheck. Uncheck. This is marvelous. I'm gonna collect. Okay, in a compare list. Okay, and I'm gonna collect this item I'm just selecting now. So I will go uncheck. I will do that, and I will put it in a compare list. Now I'm going to select the uncheck, okay, to remove it for the compound list. Okay, this is important to say. Okay, so if I don't, if here I don't select it, I'm going to do uncheck, uncheck, and this one, if I don't check it, I will do remove it from the compare list collection. So I have to remove. I'll go here, and I remove it. Okay, and the default properties of the checkbox to the formula this item in compare list. Okay, so the default one will be this item. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go now in my default properties, and this one it will be, of course, okay, it will be this item in compare list. So we go here and I'll do this item in compare list. Okay, that's really better. So the default setting of the checkbox is a boolean true or false value that determine whether the checkbox should be checked by default or not. Setting this formula ensures that the checkbox is selected by default if the item has already been added to the collection because the result will be true. For example, this item is in the compare list. So now I'm going to test, okay, I'm going to test adding the item to the collection. Okay, you can run the app in preview, okay, or you can click on add. So let's go in the preview and let's see how it works, okay? Because after, of course, we must do the comparison, okay? So let's do like that. Okay, and now let's see if it's working. Yeah, compare. There you go. Okay, so I can compare all of them, or I can deselect them. Okay, okay. Of course, if I do that, okay, so if I go here to compare, if I go back here, okay, so I can compare only what I can compare here. But of course, after I need a way to display the result. Okay, so this will be very, very nice. So let's do it. Let's do it now. Okay, so for the navigation pane, okay, I'm going to select, of course, a variable, okay, and I'm going to expand the collection section. So here you go on variable, okay, this is the variable, and I will go on my collection here. Okay, so I can hover over the compare list and select ellipsis. Okay, here. So if I do here, oh sorry, if I do this and this, no, let me do it again. Sorry. So I do that. I go here, here, here. And if I do that now, okay, if I go in collection, you will see that I can now view the table, view table. And I can see here the collection. See, this is, wow, fantastic, view table. So the compile list collection, the three item you selected, okay, so this is the 6 arrow, okay, but of course, because I did it before, so if I do console, and I say 6, okay, so 1, 2, 3, so if I do that, okay, oh, sorry, I know why, because I have 1, 2, 3, and I think I did it on another one here, and this is it, okay, remember. But if I do it only on the three of them here, this one, so if I close it and I go back to my view here, this is 4 arrow, okay, so why 4? 1, 2, 3. Let me see something because 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's better. Okay, so if I go now, there's 3 here. Okay, you can see 3 here. That's good. So each item in the collection has the information of each machine that you receive from the machine data source. Okay, so I'm going to clear all items, check marks, and then close the preview. Okay, and that's it. Okay. Okay, so that's really quite nice. See, so that's very nice. I can do the preview. Okay, so I'm going to set now the default selection to the first machine type and test the app. Okay, so to avoid getting a blank list of machine when the app starts, I'm going to set the default selected item in the machine type gallery to be the first item. Okay, so I'm going to select the until gal machine type, machine type here. Okay, and I'm going to say, okay, and I'm going to say that I want by default property of the gallery. Okay, so I'm going to say that first machine type. Okay, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to go in my default. So I'm going to say here first machine type. Okay, this action set the selected item to be the first item in the table. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's really super. So to preview the app, I'm gonna can do the preview, okay, and you should now resume the following image, okay, and that's it. After, I will have to add a comparison screen because, of course, no. So if I do that here, so that's good. See, and if I do that, I can just select it. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. So if I now do that, travel, okay, compare it. If I close now, okay, and if I open it again, okay, all is here. That's good. So in the next section, we'll see how to add the compare screen, okay, to do comparison. So this will be for the next video. Thank you. Take care.